Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Miss Finch Show. I'm your host, Miss Phins. Welcome, guys. Good morning, buenos dias. Welcome, guys. I hope you're having fun, just like I am. And if you're not, you're about to, so don't even worry about it. How is everybody doing? Thank you so much for coming through to another awesome episode over here on the Miss Finch Show. Thank you so much for coming through, guys. As always, you know what I'm going to say. You know what I'm going to ask, guys. Go ahead and do me a favor and hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the like button. Let everybody else know we are live. Thank you to everybody that is watching us from Twitter and Twitch or X. It'll be Twitter for about another 5 years before we actually are fully saying X, in my opinion. But then what do you do? Oh, did you get my tweet? No. Did you X me? Did you get my X? I don't know. It's weird. I feel like it's still gonna be tweeting. Oh, my Lord, guys. Listen, hey, shout out to all the United States presidents. Well, this is a holiday weekend, guys. It's a holiday weekend, so shout out to President's Day. That's on Monday. Holy smokes. Guys, can you believe that we're such a young country, man? We're practically teenagers compared to like Europe and stuff. You know what I mean? So, hey, we look good for teenagers. Just saying. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming through. Really do appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Man, what a blessing it is to be here. I'm so excited. I'm having so much fun. You don't even know. So, I have been working on nothing but contracts this entire morning. And I'm like, oh my God, and take off this and add this and blah, blah, blah. But I need you guys. We are doing this together. We're going to focus on a minimum of 3 contracts we're going to do together. There's going to be Waddle, because he needs his extension now. We already said this yesterday. Phillips, we need his extension now. We already said that yesterday. Yeah, I know he's injured, but he needs his extension. Um, Obviously, you guys do know May 2nd is the deadline for the 5th-year option. Waddle and Phillips both being number 1 picks. They are eligible for that. So keep an eye out, which I think we will pick up the 5th-year option and still extend, but we need to extend now, just like we said yesterday, because we focus on those rookie contracts and changes. So we're gonna go into detail, but I can't do it by myself. I need you guys to do it with me. Also, too, we have whether you like it or not, he's gonna get extended, people. Okay, at this point, I don't care. Yeah, it is what it is. He's gonna get an extension. We gotta work on Tua's extension too. So we're gonna be all GMs today, okay? What else are we working on today? And then there's also a couple other players that I feel like we can still get, smaller contracts that we still need to focus on. So we're gonna work on all of that today, guys, and we're gonna do it together. But before we continue, like I said, hit the like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Let all of your family and friends know, guys. It's literally free, and it is the easiest way to, honestly, to help out the channel. We got a goal of 2,500 subscribers this off season, so we got to get it going together. And I appreciate all of you guys. As always, public service announcement. I love debating, but just be kind to each other. That's all I say. Just be kind to each other. You know? Love it, love it, love it. I'm also going to be talking about Coach Weaver. I know he had his press conference yesterday. He said some good stuff that I liked. Um, and at the end of the day, we won't know until he's on the field, like I always said. But we'll talk about him in a minute. Um, what else? Become a family member. Be part of the Miss Fans family, guys. Like all these awesome, wonderful people who have become members of the family. So I appreciate all of you guys. Go ahead and become members. Shout out to all of our members, man. You guys have been amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So thank you guys, honestly, for coming through because it really does help out. Everything you guys do to support the channel, honestly, and whenever you guys show your love, it really is just you. It lets me know you guys appreciate what we're doing over here, and I appreciate you guys appreciating our appreciation because we should all appreciate each other when we're appreciating what we appreciate. I know. Hey, listen, I'm feeling good. So if you're not, it's contagious. Don't worry, you'll feel good in a little bit too. If you're not already feeling good. But holy smokerooskies, ladies and gentlemen. Let me, before I continue here, let me finish this. As always, you guys already know what I like to say. We win together. We lose together. Dolphins for life. Okay. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for coming through. Let's see who we got here. We got Dakota first in the building. How you doing? Good morning from Jets family. Thank you, Dakota. Appreciate you. Liz, what's up, Liz? Good morning, Miss Phins. It's almost 5 a.m. here. I'm surprised I'm still awake. You're still awake, Liz? Holy smoke. Keep trucking on, woman. I love it. Steve, welcome, welcome. Good morning. What's up, Ryan? Welcome. Welcome. Good morning, sir. Yes, I will be going over the press conference. So give us just literally a couple minutes. Um, see, it's a lot of appreciation. Another blessed day. Always appreciate being here. Amen, man. Amen. What's up, Hooked Up Joe? Welcome, sir. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning. That's funny. Good morning, everybody. Except Liz, good still evening. I think technically for Liz is good night. So, yeah. Good morning, everyone. TGIF and happy 3 day weekend to those of us lucky enough to have off on Monday. Seriously, because let me tell you something. Until I just read this comment right here, I had no idea it was Friday. Sorry, guys. Between everything that's gone on this week, holy smokes. I didn't even realize today's Friday. Awesome. I thought it was Thursday. It's because I did League Wide Wednesday yesterday. And anyways, it messed me up. Yep, yep. What's up, Michelle? What's up, Aquavision? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Gr- welcome, welcome. Good, great morning for me already. Family warm enough in the morning for me to take the bicycle to work. Look at you. Vroom, vroom. I like that. That's awesome. Miss Vince, I'll probably fall asleep to your voice, then laugh in my sleep. Still listening to you. Hey, I love it. These, you are awesome. You are great. Keep moving forward. You are the best. You keep succeeding. Thank God for another day. I believe in you. You're going to have an awesome weekend and an awesome rest of your life. So you just listen to the sound of my voice as you're falling asleep. You are awesome. Let's see here. Okay, guys. Okay, 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 okay. So let's talk about Coach Weaver real quick, so that way we can get to the contracts. But I did wanted to go ahead and bring it up, because he's like our new coach. So Anthony Weaver had his first press conference, um, and I was like, okay, let's see what this sirs has. To me personally, I think it seems like he's already the kind of guy that we talked about prior to what the team is looking for. A player focused kind of coach, a more what's the word I'm trying to use? More light as a coach, and I'm not saying not tough. Because he does seem like he's giving me the vibes that he's got a happy medium. Like he's got a good balance. He'll be tough, but he'll still be able to communicate with the Miami Dolphins players we have on the roster right now. See what I mean? Miss Fins, coldest day here yet. 30 degrees with 50. miles per hour winds. Alkovich, I don't know how you're doing it, dude, but stay warm, sir. So that's the vibes that I'm getting over him. There's a couple things to highlight that he did mention that I was like, oh wow. He he's actually, he's got a plan, which I like that. It's gonna be a little bit different than what we were already expecting from Vic Fangio. One of the main differences I noticed that he's going to be calling defense from the sideline. Obviously, since McDaniel. Now, I understand why some coaches go to the booth because whenever you're looking at the All 22, that's like looking at the field from the booth. You're getting that eagle eye view of the entire defense versus seeing it just like when you're on the sideline. I don't know if anybody has ever had the pleasure of going to a game and actually being on the actual sidelines, like eye level to the players. I have, um, and essentially it's like I'm gonna illustrate it with all my fingers. This is what it looks like. You see, you got a bunch of players lined up, but you don't know who's who, how far, blah blah blah, right? Because they're all like here and they look like it's like 2D. You know what I mean? But when you're looking from up top, it's 3D, if you will. But he said he's going to be coaching from the sidelines. He feels most comfortable. He thinks it's a little bit more effective, and he's able to communicate better with his players by coaching the D from the sidelines. So um, I'm very interested to see that. We've had coaches do that before, so it's nothing new for us. But it is a contrast between what Fangio did last year being at the booth to this year. So that is one of the major changes in case, you guys wanted to know. Yeah, I know, Michelle. I caught that too, but I was trying to get away from it. Yeah, I love his comments on being on the sidelines and how he said he was excited to work with Wilkins. I'm like, I don't know if he got that memo or not, but he might not have Wilkins. Or maybe he's just saying it because, he got to say it. But anywho, moving on. The other thing too that he mentioned is that he's very excited to working with Ramsey. So he characterized him as the ultimate chess piece. He's going to be using him all over the field, which to me I'm like, okay, that's cool. And I think Ramsey really will take into that. I think he likes being moved around, following those number one wide receivers. So it's gonna be very interesting to see how he ultimately ends up utilizing um, Jalen Ramsey. And I think that because he's going to be doing that with Ramsey, we already know that Javon Holland plays all over the field as well in the secondary. So having those two players being as flexible as they are, I think that's going to make our defense even more dynamic this year than what it was last year. To me, again, I was perfectly fine with our defense last year. I didn't think our defense was the problem at all. But it was very interesting. So for me personally, hearing him talk about Ramsey, he called him the ultimate chess piece. I was like, I love that. If you play chess like I do, then to me it's very exciting. So I'm very interested to see what he's going to end up doing with Ramsey, how he's going to utilize him. The type of defense he mentioned he was going to have is a multiple defense. Is going to be a lot more flexible. I know traditionally we run the 3-4 with um, Vic Fangio, but right now, from what he mentioned, um, it looks like we're going to be running a more of a multiple defense. So it's going to be multiple different combinations depending on the opponents. So that's going to be very interesting. Let's see how he implements it. I think that we have a lot of very flexible players that we can do. The only issue is that 60% of our defense are free agents. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have to sign some of these guys back. I think with the way that the year is going and they really want to give it another shot, I think we're gonna run it back. If I'm gonna be honest with you. We're running it back. We're gonna sign our free agents. And you guys already know that free agency um officially starts at 4 p.m. on March 13th, the tampering period. That's gonna be March 11th at 12 to March 13th at 4 p.m. or 3:59 p.m. and then at 4 o'clock we'll officially start the new league year on March 13th. Um, so yeah, now we'll see what ends up happening, but I'm very interested to see how he's going to implement it. I think we have the players that will help out. One of the key guys that's going to, I think, be highlighted will be Emmanuel Ogba. Because of this type of defense, you're going to have really active edge rushers. We know we have Phillips and Chubb, but they're both injured. They're going to be out for the first half of the season. Having Van Ginkel, having Melvin Ingram, I know he's an older vet player. We're going to be looking into bringing other guys too. Um, but even Ogba as well. I think just like Ogba was so effective with Brian Flores' system when he first got here, I think Ogba will be as successful, even more successful this season. And I know that it's an easy cut. You know what I mean? Like just cut the man, and you're gonna save $12 million. You know what I mean? Like why not? But for me personally, I'm like, if we're gonna have the coach that we have, I think that it's gonna be very beneficial for us to keep some of these players that perhaps we were very quick to cut. Mostly the main one would be Agba. I think in this system he would actually work much better. Um, what else? What else? What else? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Honestly, we already know that Phillips, Chubbs, Van Ginkel are very, very good and very effective in their 3-4 defense, but some of the players that maybe struggled a little bit, like I said, Agba, he's going to be one that I think is going to get highlighted the most. Um, him, Ramsey as well, Javon as well, because of their flexibility. So we'll see. But that's just my update, guys, from the Anthony Weber initial press conference. I liked what I heard from him. Obviously, it's his first year here. Hopefully, it's a first and not the only. No, I'm just kidding. But hopefully, yeah, it is his first year, and he'll be here for more than just 1 year. Um, and that means that we'll have success with them too. Initially, you guys already know me. I'm gonna give them between the first 6 to 8 weeks to go ahead and mesh together for him to get his defense kind of implemented. So 6 to 8 weeks is typically what I give. By that same time, Chubb and Phillips will be able to be back on the team, which is what they're projected to do mid-season, probably around the bye week. So we'll see when we end up having the bye week. But based on McDaniel, it'll probably be anywhere between week 10, week 9, 10, 11, 12. That's when you could expect, because it looks like he likes to like half the season. So there you go. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Any questions? What do you guys got here on Weaver? Ryan says, I hope Weaver. Let me see here. I hope Weaver is able to help McDaniel get out of his own head. McDaniel outsmarts himself a lot. That is true. We'll see. Miss Phins, what are your thoughts on new Beyonce new country song? I heard that she was making one. I haven't heard it yet. I'll hear it. I'll hear it later today. But you guys know I love country, so we'll see. We'll see. What else? What else? What else? What else? 4 New York Jets players went free agent this morning. 2 being Quentin Jefferson, Jordan Whitehead, and so them 2 are currently free agents as we speak, and most likely not getting re-signed. Ooh, Dakota getting us some. In fact, thank you. You are my secret agent. I love it. I love it. I love it. I grew up hating Buffalo so much. The last years, I really, really hate Buffalo. And I'm upstate here, so I put up with Buffalo my entire. That's a bummer. But I like your take on you know your your free agents. That's pretty good. What's up, Manolo? Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Adam S. What's up? Good morning. Vamos Gato, second place in the NHL. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Okie dokie, guys. Well, Again, you let me know what you guys think of Anthony Weaver and his press conference. Definitely go watch it. I think you guys are gonna like what you heard. Okay, now let's get into what we're really here for, ladies and gentlemen. And I have been working hard, like hard for the money, hard for the money. Working on this flipping contract extension for this flipping guy who's flipping gonna be a flipping agent. I'm so flipping annoyed right now. It's a lot of flips, I get it. But my lord, man. Okay, let me share this puppy real quick. I think this is it. Yes, it is. Let me know what you guys can see. Oh, let me make it bigger as always. Do do do. Do 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 do. Nope, that's too big because I can't see my free agents. There we go. Do 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 do. Okay, let's see here. Oh, that's good. We got to stop bringing players and coaches from the enemy teams. It never works out. I can't argue with you. So, ladies and gentlemen, where we left off. Oh, snap. Hold up. Let me go back to how we had it. There you go. 40 million. That's where we left up. Um, I uh, I was a little bit too excited, and I was pre doing all this. You know what I mean? But let's go ahead and get into this, guys. You guys have seen my tracker already. I showed you my tracker, right? Okay, so excuse me. That's me. That's that. I don't know what this is. I know what this is. Excuse me. Sorry, give me a second. Okay, that's the one. Okay, so the main contracts, like I said, we're gonna focus on today. Jalen Waddle. We have to get him. We gotta get him extended. But I said this yesterday. We didn't really work on the contracts. You know what I mean? We kind of went on which dudes do we need to go ahead and bring. So now, let me go back. Let me actually share this with you guys. Give me a second here. Presents, share screen. There it is. Let me know if you guys can see this. You should be able to because it's my tracker. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is where the tracker left. As you can see, it's extremely detailed. All the dark greens are players that we already know are going to for sure be in the team next season, including our future reserved contracts that we got as well. Hey, that's right, Jeremiah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Jeremiah. Happy birthday from all of us to you. We wish it was our birthday so we can party too. Hey! Oh man, that's right. I told you I wasn't gonna sing till today. So good morning, Miss Phins. Are you gonna sing happy birthday to me? Yes. I just did. So happy birthday to you, buddy. Enjoy yourself. I wish you many blessings and many decades left in your life. Lots of love, happiness, joy. Um, and fun. Happy birthday, guys. Help me wish Jeremiah happy birthday. Put in the comment section for him. He's celebrating his birthday with us. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Oh, man. We finally got here. Okay. Back to the tracker, peeps. So we already said, obviously, guys, we needed to go ahead and let me highlight these guys. I'm going to put them in yellow. Him. Where's Tua? Tua. These are the guys that are immediates. We said this yesterday already. Javon Holland, it's another immediate guy. So those four contracts are like the absolute we have to get, in my opinion. So let's work on it. Let's start out with Jalen Waddle. Okay. Now, granted, guys, look, we've got 40. What does it say? We got oh, you can't see it because I'm over here. We got $40 million in cap space from making the changes we made yesterday. Okay. And in case you were wondering, yes. So we got our expected Dolphins. I need to change this color. Yeah, I think that's better. There you go. There you go. So you got our unrestricted free agents. We kind of went through a couple of them already. See, and we already mentioned the ones we had to go ahead and take care of. Fifth year option next year. Phillips, same thing. Fifth year option extend. Maybe next year. Holland extend now. Kendall Lamb is another one we got to resign. So we're going to work on those today specifically. Oh, Jeremiah, happy birthday. Yay. Happy Phins Day. Fins up. Fins up. Absolutely. Oh, gosh. I'm definitely not the Grand Marshal, man. But appreciate you. So we have the list of all the guys that we have here as far as the undrafted free agents, their age, how many years they've been in the league, and then by position. We got one, so on and so forth, as you guys can see here. We're gonna be working on potential free agent pickups to this offseason and the draft targets, but not in this very second. Let's go ahead and let me bring you over here to the other uh, the other window where it's over the cap. So let's go to over the L cap. So you guys can see here, we have our $40 million that we've gotten. And the reason why we have $40 million and not the negative 52 is because we did this. We extended Tyreek. I mean, sorry. We restructured Tyreek, restructured Jalen Ramsey. We restructured Bradley Chubb, and we restructured Xavier Howard. We also restructured Jerome Baker because I feel like they really are going to use him. And then those are the four restructures. Then we cut Tehran and Agba, but we'll work around on Agba too. Maybe we might keep him, right? And then the other thing too is we cut Keon Crossan and Cedric Wilson. Okay, so those were the ultimate changes we've done in the last couple days. Now let's go ahead and work on the contract. We're gonna leave Tua for last. But let's go ahead and do it. But I need you guys' help, okay? So I need you guys' help. We're gonna be doing that, okay? He, he made a good point with wide receiver contracts about to skyrocket. Well, everything's gonna go up. You know what I mean? Everything's gonna go up. The cap is gonna go up. Everything's gonna go up. So we got Jalen Waddle. Currently, right now, his base salary this upcoming year in 2024 is 1.055. He's got prorated bonuses already of 4.2 mil. His non-prorated bonuses of 3.2. His guaranteed salary of 4.3. His cap hit is actually $8.6 million. Which that 8.6 is the non-prorated bonus, the prorated bonus, and the base salary. Okay. We're obviously not cutting him. Let's go and extend Jalen Waddle. Now, I have been, like I told you, I've been my lordy, lord. I have been because I was like, okay, what is he worth? What kind of contract is he worth? Now, according to Spotrac, they're saying that he's more based on his production worth a 4 year extension, $92.7 million, average $23.1 million a year. Now, AJ Brown, he signed a 4 year contract for $100 million, $25 million average when he was 24. Right now, as you guys already know, Jalen Waddle is 25, but he just turned 25. Um, exactly, Aquavision. You are reading my mind. Basically, let's extend them now because that number will go up even more. And that's what you're dealing with. And to avoid that, you already know you have your own core. We said this 2 weeks ago. What the Dolphins need to do is to make sure that they take care of that super young core that we know has been successful, and then sprinkling the veterans in between. You see what I mean? But now with Jalen Waddle, now we got to work on his contract. So they said 4 years, $92 million. So let's work on that. And the way you do that over here is over the cap is you've got a 4 year extension. One, two, three, four. And we're gonna add 2 years to avoid as well because it is gonna be one of the big contracts. You know what I mean? So you want to have some voidable years too, anyways. Um, yeah, that was a good one. I agree, Ryan. Foxhole analogy, exactly. Um, so that's essentially it, right? So now we get to go ahead and do it. Now they mentioned AJ Brown, so I looked up AJ Brown's contract, and actually I've been taking a look at Tyreek's contract and AJ Brown's because I know Tyreek got 120 million, 4 year 120 million. AJ Brown was 4 years 100 million. So I figured let me see what differences are gonna end up being. We can create so much space by just moving from our set. We did that yesterday. So now that we got this here, AJ Brown, just to compare, he got now. Granted, this was 2 years ago when he signed his 4 year $100 million contract with Philly. That included a $23.3 million signing bonus, $57.2 million guaranteed out of that, and his annual salary ended up being average $25 million. Okay, in 2024, this current year, his base salary is going to be $1.125 million. His restructure bonus is going to be 19.125. He also has a workout bonus of $240,000 while carrying a cap hit of only $12.4 million and a dead cap value of 42. That is AJ's current contract right now. Obviously, he's a beast. Okay. AJ Brown staying in Philly makes sense. It absolutely makes sense. Absolutely makes sense. Um, so now going with that, what we want to do is to is to be able to kind of mirror, I would say, um, AJ Brown's contract. But question to you guys, because I think this is gonna be very interesting. Who do you take? Hold on, because I gotta do this. AJ Brown or Waddle? Mm-hmm. And in case you wanted to go ahead and do it, this is Jaden Waddle's current year. So this is what he's looking at right now. And this is on over the cap. His salary for this year is 8.6, which is only 3.54% of our total cap. Current value of his entire contract right now is $27 million that he signed as a rookie. He's 5'10". He's only 3 inches taller than me. Is above average for women. Now I'm not a tree. I'm not 6'3" or whatever, but I'm still above average. Yeah. Anyways, so this is what his contract currently is worth. You see his base salary, the prorated bonus is that's the one that's got to get moved to all 4 years. You see what I mean? And then obviously they get some roster bonuses as well. In total, the total value of his contract 27 millions dollars. Okay, but he's only signed through this year. After this year, which you see, his cap number is this. He's got no money. We don't need to cut him. He just walks after this. So this is why we need to do the extension. Now, with this being said, AJ Brown got what? 23.2 signing bonus. And the signing bonus, that's what gets prorated, guys. You can't, you know, they're gonna essentially get the money up front, that signing bonus, but on the books, that money gets prorated to each year that you have. So let's say we give him a little bit more than that because we like our guy, right? So let's say we put him at what, $25 million? What do you guys think? 25 million signing bonus? I feel like that's not too that's too much. Or you know what? Let's do this. 25.5 just to be a little more fancy, right? That'll give him a 5.1 prorated um bonuses that he'll get within these 5 years, right? Now they don't use the money yet in avoidable years, so don't even look at that right now. Um, but the thing is, this non-prorated, because we are doing this, we're gonna zero that puppy out. And his guaranteed salary is fine. That's not a big deal. You leave this guaranteed salary. Um, Look at this. His cap hit for us now is gonna be $10.4 million this year. But the next few years, right? This is where the major money is gonna come in. So with this major money, we're gonna have, let's say we do 12, because remember, Tyreek, we have him till 2026. Or I guess we can have an out 2026, meaning this is when we're gonna transition Waddle to being our number one wide receiver, right? So this is where you want the most amount of money to actually hit your books. Um, and let's see here, 14,264. Da, da, da. Okay. Now another thing, the non-prorated, so it's like roster bonuses and workout bonuses and things like that. Let's say he gets a roster bonus of $1 million those 2 years, right? And we'll give him one this year as well for 500,000. So with this, that gives him $25.5 million as signing. Greer goes ahead and cuts the check. But instead of all of that showing up on 1 year, which will be this year coming up, 2024, it gets broken up into those 5 years. So 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Okay? Because it's a 4 year extension. So this year plus the 4 years. So technically it's 5 years. You see? Because this year, right? Like this current year is his last year of his rookie year. Next year would be year 5. But instead of doing that 5th year option, which you can, by doing the extension now, instead of having the 5 year option, which is a complete dead cap, and then having to restructure that, which is still an option for the team, they can just go outright, give him the extension now, and utilize that 5th year option that you would have normally used, and then just um, prorated his money throughout those well extra 5 years besides this up year coming. Now, I want you guys to take a look at something here. Our cap space that we freed up by restructuring those 4 other contracts, right, was $40 million. That's what we were able to get. Cutting Tehran, cutting Agba, restructuring Tyreek, Chubb, um, Jalen, and what was the other guy? Sorry, I've got like a million windows up. And Jerome Baker, right? Because I feel like Baker's going to be really good. All of this is going to change. Now, the votable years are going to be easier for next for moving that money over even more, but again, it's not going to be, what do you call it? It's not going to be, for some reason I was trying to use over the cap for it to let me utilize it, but it doesn't. And just to show you guys, this is what AJ's contract currently looks like right now. Granted, obviously it's 2022 when he got it. So all I did was just match. Okay, what did he get? Look at his production. Okay, if it's going to become kind of somewhat similar. And this is what his current contract is: the 4 year, $100 million with Spotrac right now for Jalen Waddle is $23.1 million right now. So this is the value that I don't know how they come up with these, but essentially this is how they explain. Spotrac explains their value for players. They give players in similar ages and kind of the contracts that averages of those. They're able to do it based on the players' um, age. So because I asked the same question, and here's what they use. Okay, what is like what each essentially what are their stats compared to each other in the same position? Being that some of these guys are the top guys in their positions, and then they average that out and kind of give you each one. So how many receiving targets do they get per game? How many total targets do they get? Yards do they get per game? Touchdowns do they do? How many yards after catch do they do? What's their drop percentage? So, with that being said, that's how they come up with these contracts up here to kind of evaluate what a player's value is. And they came up with a 4 year, $92.7 million contract with a $23 million yearly average. Now, we all know, but if you don't know, you're already going to know, that what really matters is the fully guaranteed money. The fully guaranteed money, that's the money that it's going to be on your books no matter what. No matter what happens, that money will be in your books. Okay? And if you go to AJ Brown's bonus, his total guarantees, which you see here, $57 million. He got practically half of that in his signing bonus. So he got that right up front and a check. And then what they do is they break it down into smaller pieces for the longevity of that contract that they have available. Now, For this current contract, let's go back to Jalen Waddle. As you guys can see, you see the contract and how I try to mirror it as much as possible with AJ Brown's contract. But in case you were wondering, because I was wondering too, here's Tyreek's contract. So you guys can see this too. So Tyreek's how much money, $19 million contract that he made with Miami, and because his average was $30 million, that made him $30 million a year. That made him the highest paid wide receiver in the league. But really, the most important number is this number. He essentially got a $72.2 million contract. That's what he got. Excuse me. They gave him a signing bonus right off the bat. Here's your check, sir. 25.5. Great. And what did they do? They take that money and they divide it each year. In 2027. But I mean, we have a potential out, as you can see here. Even with him being a free agent, we're not paying him no $56 million or $34 million for Tyreek. But what happens is the money that is still fully guaranteed for the player, instead of it being broken up into the remainder of the years that are left, all of that money comes due right away and the player gets it right away. So instead of having to wait for all that money, all the fully guaranteed money gets is brought up and given to the player right away. Unless that player has voidable years where they're able to go ahead and move that money out to the rest of those extra years where the player won't be part of the team, but they're still getting paid. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Now let's go back to Waddle's contract with his 2 years of voidable years. It's a lot of money. I was trying to look. I was trying to see. My God, this is a lot of money. But this is what the market is asking for. And if we do it now, it'll be much cheaper than us having to do it later. He will cost us a bunch more money, like a bunch more money. If we take care of this now, instead of having to use that 5th year option, as in all that money fully guaranteed for that year, we just go ahead and give him an extension now. Use this current year to spread out that money, the bonus that we give him, and that way we'll have more room to maneuver as well. And by making it like this too, if you think about it, this means that his real money won't hit us till 2026, 2027, 2028. You see, that's where his real money will hit. By then, we could have already restructured if needed to. Oh, sorry, guys. Excuse me. But it won't affect us as much right now. So we're still able to do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit this transaction. Before I do, let me see what you guys said. If you guys are okay. So I'm ending the poll, and you guys right now, 55% of you guys said that AJ Brown is better, or 52, sorry. 52% said AJ Brown is a better wide receiver than Waddle. 47% said Waddle. Let's be honest, they're two different receivers. I did that on purpose. I just wanted to see what you guys were gonna say. Regardless, though, they are top 15, top 10 receivers. I know Waddle's productivity went down a little bit because it was so much focus on Tyreek, but if you take a look at it, you're gonna end up having you're gonna still end up having really good production as him as a number one. So let's go ahead and execute. Remember, we got $40 million. How much is that going to affect us? Oh, oh, look at that. It only cost us, what was that? 2 million? $2 million to what? What do you mean? It cost us not even $1.1 million of caps this year. That's all it cost us. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it only cost us $1.5 million essentially for us to do it. Even though technically his cap hit is still going to be 10 million, so it went up $2 million, if you will. Um, it's still overall with all the savings that we're getting, he's not gonna cost us as much moving forward, and we have secured one of our pieces for the long haul. So congratulations to us, guys. We have made it happen. Yay! Okay. And C3, thank you so much for coming through, man. I appreciate it. Just finished giving extension to Waddle. Appreciate it. Hit that like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, go check them out, man. Awesome, awesome content over there. But I want to get you guys. Do you guys agree with the extension we just gave Waddle? What did you guys think of that? Of that? And you know what? Let me for the next one, because I know it's gonna be so juicy. Um, Phillips. Oh, I don't know how to spell people. Sorry, hold on. Give me a second here, real quick. Jalen Phillips, there he is. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and drop one. Help me out with Jalen Phillips's contract. We're gonna go ahead and do this puppy too. Okay, because he also needs to get extended as well. And to be honest with you, I'm not too I'm not too upset with what I'm seeing from. I don't know why they wouldn't do it, but they don't have a breakdown of what they think that his contract would be. But let's go ahead and do this together. And if anybody wants to do this with me, this is your time, because I know there's a lot of football heads in here. Just bear with me. There you go. In the meantime, let's go to Jalen Phillips because he's gonna have to get extended too. You see, Waddle in his third year, Phillips in his third year too. He's gonna have his contract coming up too. You see? So we gotta do the same thing with Jalen Phillips. Holy smokes, Miss Fins, what do you mean? Don't worry. We'll talk about it. Okay. Let me see. Oh, somebody is really messaging me. Okay. Don't worry, we will be doing Tua's contract today. So there you go. I wish there weren't so many variations of how to write Jalen contract extension. I know what his current contract is. Let's see here. So this is his current contract right now for us as a rookie. Here it is. Jalen Phillips, 25 years old, 6'5". Man, he's 6'5". Holy smokes. Apologize, guys. Um, Man, he is tall. What a very beautiful man. Anyways, this is his contract so far. This year, he's gonna be a 4.4 cap hit for us, which is not that much. He did get $14 million fully guaranteed this year. Wow, he's ranked 56 out of 236 in the edge position. That's awesome. So sorry about that, guys. Okay, so let's work with him. He's gonna cost us, to be quite honest with you. He's gonna end up costing us money too. If you really take a look at it, oof, he was compared to Cam Jordan. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Ooh, sorry. Wow, I don't know what's going on to me, but let's go to somebody who is pretty much in the same position, but he got pizzered, aka paid, and that would be Chubb. Let's take a look at Chubb, Bradley Chubb. He got a contract extension from us, so let's take a look at Bradley Chubb's contract real quick. Okay, Bradley Chubb signed a 5-year extension with the Dolphins in 2022 worth 110 million in new money with 33 million guaranteed at signing, total of 63 million in fully guaranteed. Okay, Chubb has fully salary guarantees in 23 and 22 23. um Excuse me. Oh, he's got an injury guarantee too. That's good for him. So this is his contract. This is a contract extension he signed. 5 years, so one, two, three, four, five. Sorry. One, two, three, four, five. Okay? Because that first one was like no money. Um but look, now he's gonna really be costing us some money in the cap. Did I miss that? Michelle, let me know about JP's abs. That's funny. Um I might have ran to the restroom at that point, but that's hilarious if he did mention. Oh yes, I did. He said, "Wow, this guy, he's got like rock hard abs or something like that, right?" He's like, "I wish I looked like that or something like that." Yeah, I know, I saw it. So if we go by this contract, just to kind of mirror it, because I think that there's absolutely more upside with Phillips than there is Chubb. If we were to go ahead and extend, um, yeah, I'm trying to extend. Oh, submit. If we were to extend him, remember, he got that 5-year contract with us, right? 5-year extension. Let's say we do kind of like 4-year extension instead of 5 years, like we did with oh, sorry, one second. Like we did with what's his name? With Waddle, and then give him 2 years, 2.8 years as well, just to keep it going, just to keep it kind of the same, right? He got his signing bonus, ended up being a lot of money. 33 point 33.4 million dollars in signing bonus. So that $33 million gets broken up into here. I don't know if we're gonna give him that much, but if you look at the value of his contract, right? is $110 million. Do you guys think Phillips is worth this money, guys? Let me know right now. Do you think Phillips is worth this money? Is Jalen Phillips worth this money? Is he worth $110 million? Is he worth more? What do you guys think so far when it comes to Jalen Phillips? Because to me, I think he's got some excellent upside. What do you guys think? Let me ask you guys real quick. $110 extension. I told you guys we're gonna be doing this together, so you guys go ahead and let me know. What do you guys think? Yes, and I'm biased. I like I like that. Hey, at least you're honest, and that's what matters. Okay, that's what matters. Okay, that's what matters. So you let me know. I dropped the link, guys, if you want to come up here too. Yeah, I'm kind of biased with you as well. I'm kind of biased with you as well. Guys, I shouldn't have to do it, but remember, I don't mind debating. Just be kind to each other. That's all I gotta say. Okay? So that's Bradley Chubb's contract, right? So if we were to kind of mirror it to Jalen Phillips' upcoming contract, right? Let's say we give him, instead of 33, we give him $35 million, right? Um, okay, that's gonna be spread out into all these years coming up. Um, sorry, let me share this so you guys can see it too. Right? Let's say we go ahead and do that. Let's see here. If we did him, again, the goal is to get him. Remember, the goal is to get in. What do you call it? The goal is to get the most of the money out in the later part of their contract, right? So right now, just so we can make some moves, and we're able to pay. Let's bring this base salary all the way down. You know what I mean? Let's do 5 million. We're gonna bring that base salary all the way down. The prorated bonus we can't move because it's gonna be the actual bonus here divided among those 5 years plus what he had from already guaranteed from his rookie contract. Okay. Um, what's up, Ronnie? How you doing? His salary, guaranteed salary, that's not a problem at all. We can deal with that. But the main one is we gotta move most of the money downward, right? So if we're trying to pay him the the fully guaranteed monies, right? Then that's gonna be let's see here. 60 guaranteed. Okay. So let's go ahead and get this up and coming because again we want to pay him as little as possible at the beginning so we can have some flexibility. So this year, next year, and kind of backload it as so that way we're able to go ahead and bring in guys because we still need flexibility in the cap. We'll be screwed later on, but we still need flexibility in the cap. Okay. So right now, let's go ahead and We can make this one not so bad. So I'm trying to do math right now. I need my calculator. Okay. Uh, if we're gonna say he is worth more or less, let me check to see what you guys have said so far. Man, you guys think he's worth less than $110 million? Wow. Okay. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's say we give him let's give him a Waddle type contract then, if that's the case. Fins are no, we're not. We're fine. If we give him a Waddle type contract, then that will put this in 2026 where most of his contract would be, right? 2027 will be the rest of the monies. And then last but not least, 15, 2, 6. But we're giving him a little bit more guarantees monies than what Waddle got. Which actually I don't think it's gonna be that bad. I still think it's gonna be a little bit extra. So keep an eye out, guys. We're at $38.6 million in the cap space, remember. But we're extending one of our young cores that we can have for the next several years and build upon it. We're securing our future by doing this, okay? So if we just stick to basics and what we had before, let's go ahead and give him $1 million roster bonus for the last 2 years, just like we did Waddle. We'll give him a half a million here. That will put this at what? 40, 60, 70, 81, 89, 89. Mm-mm. Hold on, my math is off. 60, 70, 81, 89. Okay, my math is right. $99 million. It's a $98 million contract, guys. So we're essentially giving him a 5-year extension, $98 million with um, $35 million in signing bonus is what we're giving him. Um, all right, let's go ahead and do it. As far as the guarantees monies, that really is not a big deal because at the end of the day, we're still gonna end up um, restructuring if you really take a look at it. Now, 38.6. Let's see what happens to our cap. Okay. It costs us an extra $5 million to secure the future with Jalen Phillips. I don't know about you, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because that allowed us to be able to move monies around and still be able to pay other players. So by signing the young cores, remember that's what we need for our future. So we said we were gonna do Waddle, we were gonna do Phillips. Let's do Javon Holland, and then we got the one everybody's waiting for, which is um what's his name? Tua Tagovailoa. Oh, I'm already dreading having to do that one. If I'm gonna be honest with you, I really am. I'm dreading it not because I don't want to do it. I want to do it, but it's because I know everybody's gonna go at each other's throats with this one. He's not worth that money. Yes, he is. And then it's just gonna be such a problem. Um, it's gonna be a problem. So let's take a look at the safety contracts over here, and you guys can do. You guys can take a look at it here. What do we got? Oh, look at Javon Holland. Yeah, man, he's so young. Holy smokes, he is so young. Okay, Mr. Javon Holland. Let's get him over here real quick. So you guys can see this is Javon Holland's current contract right now. He is, remember, a rookie contract. He does not have a fifth year option because we picked him up in the second round in the 2021 um, draft. So because of that, there is no fifth year option for him. Okay. What's up, New Finland? Welcome, welcome. With that being said, this is what his contract is currently is. It really isn't that much because again, it's a second round contract. It's super cheap. I don't think he's gonna cost us that much money. You see, look, he's got 1.8, 1.4, a million. Like, it's such a cheap contract. Now, me personally, I don't think he's worth more than Phillips or Waddle. He does still has a potential to be, better. In my opinion, he's still gotta get what do you call it? He's still gotta get better, in my opinion. But I'm gonna show you guys something real quick. These are all the safety contracts right now in the NFL. My God, these are all the safety contracts based on their total value. Okay, and if you look, Javon Holland, his total value is not that much. $8.7 million, right? In total value. That's his full contract. In totals, guarantees, completely different. Let's take a look at totals guaranteed. When it comes to totals guaranteed, Derwin James, he's got $42 million guaranteed. What does our little dude have? Javon Holland, he's got 6 million. $6 million guaranteed. There it is. Yeah, he's got $6 million. Okay, I wasn't looking. Hmm? What's up, Kane? How you doing? Is he better than all these other Micah Hyde? Is he better than Micah Hyde? Mm? Who is also available, if I'm not mistaken, in free agency? Is he better than Tyrann Matthews, who's got $18 million guaranteed? What do you guys think? Is he better than Minka? Is Javon Holland better than Minka? Put it in the comment section right now. I'm going to ask that right now. Is Javon Holland better than Minka? You guys let me know. What do you guys think? Holland is better than Derwin James, in my opinion. Okay. Timothy, I like that. We can take a look at Derwin James' contract. Remember, we're literally doing the contracts today. So we already took care of Phillips. We took care of Waddle. They got similar contracts. And plus, the reason why I think we were able to get a discount with what's his name? With Phillips is because he's coming into a injury ridden like ACL. Achilles heel issue, and because of that, hello, I think we could definitely could have gotten away with paying him a little bit less than what most players are getting. You know, and right now, man, the total guarantees for Bradley Chubb, like that's $63.2 million. That's a lot of money. Phillips right now, he's only got what 14, but Phillips, in my opinion, is Phillips better than Micah Parkins? Parsons, sorry, Micah. I don't know if he's better than. No, let's not lie. Micah Parsons is really he's up there. You know what I mean? He's really up there. That's weird. Is he better than is Phillips better than Bradley Chubb? Hmm? Is he better than TJ Watt? Khalil Mack. Who, if I'm not mistaken, Khalil Mack is an unrestricted free agent next year. But he could get cut this year. Holland is very underrated. Yeah. Holland is at least a top three safety. I don't know about that, dude. You got both of oh, sorry. I don't know about Holland being top three like that. He above Minka? Is he above Minka? I don't know. You guys are gonna have to tell me. Is he better than Minka? Is he better than Tyron Matthew? Matthew's pretty good. I don't know if I can handle what do you call it? But I do think that he is definitely a top 10 safety for sure in the league, in my opinion. I think he's top 10. And he's still developing. Nowhere near top three. Yeah, I wouldn't put him in the top three, but I still think he's developing. He's got upside. Obviously he had the injury, but to me, with more development, I think he absolutely can get up there. I don't put him above Minka in my opinion. That's just me. I'm not putting him above Tyron Matthew. Now, don't get me wrong. You could be a great player and not be get paid the most. Phillips is better than Chubb, but not what? See that I not only Phillips who I think is better than Chubb, Phillips has still got an upside. I think Chubb is has already reached his peak, but he ain't no he's he's not no TJ Watt. You know what I mean? And Holland, yeah, he's not better than Minka. Yeah. So these are the things, and that's the reason why I was like, okay, what kind of players are we really gonna consider? Um, so we can go ahead and do it. Is he better than Jordan Poyer? Remember, he's getting his big bag now. Look at this. Deshaun Allen doesn't cost us no money, but this is where he's at. See, these are all the players above him, pay wise, guaranteed money wise. I think, let's see here. If we're gonna go again, and we're going by guarantees money because that's really the money that matters. I don't think he's a $36 million fully guaranteed. I mean, his total contract for Minka is what, $72 million. I don't know if he's a $72 million guy. I'm gonna be honest with you. Now, 61 million, like total value. I mean, because remember, the fully guaranteed is what matters. The only thing that matters is fully total or guaranteed, obviously. That's what we're going. But fully guaranteed is all that matters. Matthew ain't the same player he once was. Tyron Matthew? Yeah, I can see that, but he's still a beast. Might not be the beastie beast that he was. Look at Justin Reed. His total value of his contract, $31 million. But he's got 20 of that fully guaranteed. To me, you got to do the same thing, a 4-year extension with Holland, get his money right. I don't think he's going to cost us that much more money. Let me see what the fully guaranteed. If we go to do it this way, fully guaranteed. Yeah, Minka's got the second most. Jesse Bates got the third most. Justin Reed at 20 million, 18 million. Yeah, I I'll tell you this. I personally think that more than anything else, when it comes to the potential for Javon Holland, in my opinion, I think he can absolutely be like a Justin Reed, you know. And I know right now he's actually very young. He's 24, you know what I mean? So let's go into his content real quick. And you guys are saying 57% of you guys are saying that no, Javon Holland's not better than Minka. Okay, so let's take a look at what a Minka contract looks like, just for reference. This is what a Minka contract looks like right here. And he signed an extension 2 years ago. See? Minka received 36 in guarantees, including a $17.5 million signing bonus. Okay? Holland had a down year last year, but he still had a good season. Yeah, I agree. So if we're gonna go with this, if we're gonna go with what do you call it? If we're gonna go with this, kind of a contract, because I still think that he can be, kind of like Minka in that sense. Let's see. Let me take a look at Justin Reed's contract real quick. Oh no, not at all. Yeah, no, I don't think that's a good contract comparison. What I do. Anywho, let's stick with Minka. 4 years, $73 million. I don't know. You say he reminds you of a Jamon, blah, 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 blah. Let's take a look at Jamal Adams. Let's see what his contract looks like. Okay, take a look at Jamal Adams. He signed a 4-year contract worth 70 million, 38 million guaranteed, 21 at signing. Okay. So this is the gist of it. Ain't do anything last year, low key. Maybe in this new system, being that it's going to be a multiple defense from what um, Coach Weaver said, maybe this time, because of his flexibility, he might have a bigger output. Remember, he was still also dealing with the injury. So let's go into this. I would say if we're gonna go between Minka and Jamal, it looks like it's gonna be in the 70s. That's what it looks like to me. 70s with 36, 38. So he's still got potential. So why don't we do this? Let's make it 70 million. Okay. Where are we? This is Javon Holland. Let's cancel this puppy. Let's go into Javon Holland's contract extension. So we're gonna do 4 years, right? 4-year extension. Still like to give 2 years, voidable years, just in case. Um, with his actual contract. And I'm looking, it looks like the most, obviously, the average when it comes to guarantees money, because that's all that matters, the guarantees money. Nothing else matters but the guarantees money, right? I don't know if I'm in the 30s, high 30s for him, right? And now, fully guaranteed, them signing bonuses, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's his fully guaranteed money. I would say more like 25. He is definitely at least top five safety. Well, this is top five contract. So if you want to go top five contract, average is about $30 million. Top five fully guaranteed is about $30 million. So if we were to give him a, I gotta keep track of this. Okay, Holland, we give him a 4 year extension, 30 million, signing, fully guaranteed, or his contract is worth $70 million, right? Let's go by that. $7 million value. Then let's go ahead and do this. So 30 million at signing. Okay. Now remember, guys, we want to be able to go ahead and move these monies downwards. So the point is to have them. We're gonna backload these. We don't need to. We don't need to use them anytime in this current moment. Okay. So let's go with the. If we give, let's make the contract. It's actually not bad, but let's make it 2026. It's gonna be the year that we paid in the most. So let's make this 16.5. Actually, no. If we're gonna keep him low money here, we're gonna give him the same $1 million bonus like we did the other guys too. And then we're gonna go ahead and actually, because it's not that much. Yeah, I say, you know what, the first we're gonna put it, leave that right here, and most of his money is gonna come at the end of his contract. Which, if we need to, we can always go ahead and restructure. So we got what, 23, 24, 48, 58, 58, 62, 62 plus 8, $70 million. Okay, so there you have it. Now keep in mind we're at $33.1 million in cash space. Now we're about to go ahead and get this man his money. Okay, look at that. It only took, well, 33. It took 6 million. Okay, 6 million. It took from the cap. Okay, but we have secured him for the long haul. And that's what you wanted to do. Now let's get to the fun one. So we just completed the contract for all these guys. Let me get rid of some of this stuff so it doesn't boggle down my computer here. Now we get to do the most important contract in Miami Dolphins history. The Tua Tagovailoa contract. Yay! We are so excited. I forgot to do this. Sorry, guys. I don't know if you guys can handle this, but let's take a look at Tua's contract right now. Oh, I should have probably made this bigger so you guys can see it. Sorry, guys. This is a Tua Tagovailoa contract. This is the Tua Tagovailoa contract right now, where he is currently at, ladies and gentlemen. Do, 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 do. He signed a 4-year, $30 million contract, including a 19.5 signing bonus, $30 million guaranteed, annual salary of 7.5. So obviously, with his rookie contract, he's not costing us any money. But we heard all of the ridiculousness, ladies and gentlemen, of is Tua gonna reset the market or no? Is Tua resetting the market? Is he setting the market, ladies and gentlemen? Mm? Is Tua gonna reset the market? He better not. Yo, that's hilarious. You got yokes. You've got jokes, dude. But I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I wouldn't be surprised if he did. I would not be surprised if he did. I would not be surprised if he did. So let's go over Tua's contract. This doesn't even matter at this point. Let's see what oh god. We have $27.1 million from where we actually ended up doing it. What I should have done, damn it, I'm not trying to redo all this. What I should do is, well, no, it makes no sense. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna stick to here, and then I'll reset it. Um, I'll reset it afterwards. But this is with the understanding, obviously, that we're gonna keep these guys and make all these beautiful extensions. Go by Loa. Oh, okay. So this is gonna be, let's give it the standard 4 years, right? 4 years. What are the QBs doing nowadays? Most QBs, what are they doing? Oh, I'm not even sharing my tab. I'm so sorry, guys. There you go. So you guys can see it. Um, so far as his market value, oh, that's probably what I should have hit first. Oops. Let's go back over here. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. 6 years, $300 million salary. Holy smokes. 6 years, $300 million. Listen to this. 6. Oh, my Lord. 6 years, fully million, $300 million. You guys see this? It's not me saying it. This is what the market is saying. And are they getting that money from? So you guys, I knew you were gonna ask that question. Where are you getting these numbers from? Well, first of all, this is from Spo's Track, okay? So I'm not randomly making this up, and neither are them, okay? They actually do statistical comparisons to players in the same position with similar age groups and similar contracts that have already been executed. Boom, this is where you're at. How many yards per game? How many touchdowns per game? How many interceptions? Completion percentage? Rushing yards per game? Or their overall player rating? Okay. I'm not randomly making these up, guys. These and neither are they. This is what they go by. This is supposed to track. And based on calculating their market based on the percentage of what his productivity was versus the players around him in the same position, the average contract is a $50.4 million average salary, 6 years, $300 million contract. Okay. And for example, don't come for me. Right now, they have the average salary for Justin Herbert is 52 and a half. The average salary, what you guys are not seeing is that everybody else is doing a 5 year contract. These people have us on a 6 year contract to get him to average the $50 million. That's what you guys aren't seeing. That's the difference. If we were to go ahead instead of doing the same $300 million, I'm taking a calculator real quick. 302,781. Yeah, 700, 800. I don't know what the hell I'm saying anymore. Sorry. Divided by 5 years, it will make him a $60.5 million average contract. But to make it more palatable, I can never say that name. To make it more easy for people to do it, because that's what they're trying to give him. That's what they said. His market value is $300 million in 5 years, makes it a $60 million contract average. That's what they're saying. But what people didn't catch is they're trying to be slick and say, no, 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 it's only $50 million. That's less than the average that Justin Herbert's getting, just slightly above Kyler Murray, right? Slightly above Jalen Hurts and Lamar. It's the same, pretty much the same. Look at that. The average is 50. That's what we did. We gave him the average. But they also gave him an extra year. You see what I mean? If we were to go to the $50 million average, right, that they're trying to pretend like they're not giving, and we multiply that by 5 years, his contract then would be a $252 million contract. Overall value. Remember that. Overall value. Okay. Now, there are a couple of things that I'm going to take a look at. I'm going to pull up. So we can see, because at the end of the day, matters is the fully guaranteed monies. That's the only thing that matters. The fully guaranteed monies. Wow, I haven't had no water today. So, Justin Herbert, sorry, he signed his 5 years, $262 million, but of that, he got $50 million signing bonus. That's what he got. Now, $218 million are guaranteed in his contract. That's insane. Holy smokes, we're not doing that. Kyler Murray got $159 million fully guaranteed. Jalen Hurts ended up getting $179 million guaranteed. Lamar Jackson got $185 million guaranteed. That's what you want to see as far as the contracts are concerned. Who cares about the overall value of the contract? But let me go ahead and put it this way so people can understand. Look at where we're at right now. These are the contracts. Fully guaranteed is the only thing that matters. Nothing else matters, literally. Not Burrow, Joe Burrow. He got 146 million fully guaranteed. Fully guaranteed. Now, that's the signing bonus. Let's call hard cash. Right? And total guarantees, Joe Burr. Sorry. It's funny to do that. He's got 219 total guarantees. 146 of it is actually fully guaranteed. You really are only looking at the fully guaranteed money. That's literally the only money that matters. No other monies matter. No other monies matter except the fully guaranteed. If we go by fully guaranteed, Lamar got 135, Herbert got 133, Wilson got this is what gets prorated. This is signing bonus gets prorated. All that stuff fully guaranteed. It's a lot of what do you call it? It's a lot of um it's a lot of money, man. That's what it is. But yeah, they thought they were gonna get it. Oh, it's only $50 million contract. Okay, sure, but it's 6 years. You're not fooling me with that garbage. So let's not do that, and let's go back. So Daniel Jones. Everybody wants to talk about Daniel Jones. Well, Daniel Jones got $46 million. Are you telling me that Tua Tagovailoa is Daniel Jones? He's making $1 million a year. He's better. And I'm like, okay, sure. This is Daniel Jones's contract. In case you guys want to see what that is. So Daniel Jones signed a 4-year extension valued at 160, $82 million guaranteed at signing, a total guaranteed of $105 million. He has full guaranteed salaries for 23, 24, and $36 million signing bonus. $36 million signing bonus he's going to get prorated. So you mean to tell me that this is what everybody always talks about, how Daniel Jones is making this much money. Why every time? And I'm like, what are people's obsessions? Like the man got paid. It is what it is. He also won a playoff game. Why are they so mad? But they are. And he only got fully guaranteed $81 million. That's not gonna happen because I don't think that they'll do that. I really don't think that they will. So you're really realistically looking at a contract where Tua is gonna end up getting, I'd say, based on all of the contracts here. Let's go back to the QB contracts. Based on all of the contracts, based on being a top 10 quarterback, right? You're gonna be looking at, realistically speaking, a $250 million contract. $50 million guaranteed each. Not guaranteed. Sorry, $50 million value contract each year. And as far as the guarantees, you're looking at you're essentially looking at this kind of contract. So the average per year is going to be 55, right? Which is insane in my opinion. You're looking more like a Russell Wilson kind of total guarantees, probably 180. So Jalen Hurts kind of contract. That's what you can see there. You don't see that kind of loyalty with just, oh, never mind. You're talking to, okay. So if we go with the Jalen Hurts contract, dang, they already put votable years after votable years. Holy smokes. That's insane. Yeah. So that's a lot of guaranteed money. But we're gonna do it. So let's go ahead and do Tua's contract, ladies and gentlemen. Are you guys ready? Because I'm ready to do Tua's contract. I already told you it's gonna be the $250 million contract. I don't know about no 6 years, man. It's probably gonna be 5 years, to be honest with you. So let's stick it to five. Uh, and I'm gonna give 2 years of votable years, like you always do. 2 years, okay. Now his base salary right now is $23.1 million, right? Because that's his fifth year option. But because um we're doing an extension, we can take that money and split it and don't have to pay it all this year. So whenever you hear people, well, the best thing for us to do is to go ahead and pay him the money. So that way we don't have to pay so much. And we can lower his cap hit, which is true. And with Tua, by making the extension, is going to give us the ultimate flexibility. So right away, I'm giving this man $1.1 million as his base salary this year. That's going to be his base salary. Now, keep in mind, guys, we got $27 million. Let's see how much that will lower, right? That'll be the base salary so far, okay? Shoot, hold on. I forgot something. Let's cancel. Let me redo this real quick. Submit. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, 2 years votable. How much of his signing bonus, because that's what gets prorated. He's gonna get fully guaranteed 100 and something million, right? But signing bonus is what you're looking at. Like that's what gets prorated, right? Um, I'm getting heart palpitations. New feeling. What do you mean? Breathe, breathe. We're gonna make his base salary $1 million. Okay, that should make you feel better. Okay, look at what that does to the cap hit, right? That's always good. Breeze, breeze, breathe. We got this. The signing bonus is really what we gotta do. How much money, upfront money, is he gonna get? Because that's the hard money. You can't. It's gonna get prorated. You know what I mean? Regardless of it, it's gonna get prorated. So I almost can't even breathe either. If I'm gonna be honest with you, but let me take a look at one thing real quick so that I can give you guys what I want. One, two, let's see, let's say, yeah, we're gonna make his base salary as minimal as possible. Okay, so we're gonna do that 1 year. Yeah, even Lamar. Oh, his contract was structured differently. Ooh, we're so screwed. Um, sorry, it just. Okay, we're gonna do it two ways. Let's do it this way first, and then we'll change it up. Okay. So if we do it this way and we keep his base salary at 1 million and change, right? Then what we can do is his non-prorated bonuses, all the other bonuses that we're gonna be giving this man, we're gonna make most of them over here. Now, signing bonus, I'm thinking they'll probably call her catch maybe what 30 million in signing bonuses, like actual signing bonus, that gets prorated. Oh, Jesus. Look at this contract. Oh my God. You're killing me, Smalls. Joe Burrow contract. Holy smokes. I don't know what these are doing. I don't know what they're doing. 146 fully. Okay, let me see how much he got in a signing bonus. Yeah, this this literally my heart hurt. I can't look at Joe Burrow's contract. I'm sorry. It's just let me stick to heart palpitations, man. Heart palpitations. Let me stick to someone else because Joe Burrow's contract just I couldn't even breathe. But this is where we're at, people. Their base salaries are $1 million for Jalen Hurts, right? But his $100 million. This is insane. But this is what happens when you got quarterback. So we're gonna make most of it's gonna stay the same, but most of his money has to come in. I think they'll give him like 180 million. Oh God, I can't even breathe saying that. Fully guarantees monies. I can't. Oh, I can't even breathe. Let's go ahead and do this because, okay. So, signing bonus, this man's going to be getting, do not come for me, people. Okay. Don't be mad at me. But I think because fully guaranteed, Lamar got 113 mil, Hertz got 110. Let's keep it at 110. Oh, wait. 110. Freaking crazy. 110. Yeah, this is insane. Anyways, being prorated, it'll help us out. Anyways, then you got the non-prorated. Let's do player bonus. Why is this? Why did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Oh, because we did 5 year contract, including this year. So that's a good thing. Oh, we're gonna give him $110 million, but $23 million we were already supposed to give him, right? But because we were already supposed to give him, we're really only giving him like $73 million more or $70 million more. Let's move on. We're still gonna give him, his little $1 million um roster bonus bull. So let's do it like everybody else. Give him a milli here. Give him another milli here. We'll give him 100 or 510 like we did everybody else, just to keep it kind of the same. So this is what Tua's cap hit would be. Not really, right? And those are the non-prorated, meaning we can't split that, so that's going to be for him. The guaranteed salary, I mean, it don't really matter. This literally could be zero because at the end of the day, this is what that number is. So we got Tua at 100. Let me write this down so I can remember this. I'm almost getting breathe. Tua, $110 million signing bonus. And this was how many years again? 5 years. Two voids. And 2.5110 in non prorated bonus. Okay, now this is the question, ladies and gentlemen. This is what's gonna happen here. 27 million. Let's see how much that is gonna affect our and this is the reason why. For some reason it doesn't let me, because it's prorated, the only thing we can mess with is the base salary. Okay? But we're gonna move forward. $27 million. Let's see how much this will affect. Wait, what? Did that even move and we just signed Tua to a contract? Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it did absolutely nothing. We were able to go ahead and move his monies over. His cap hit is $23.1 million, but remember that base salary. It's not that much. It's not that little. So there you have it. Oh my God! I think I freaked out a little bit more than what I needed to. It didn't really affect us that much. But wait a minute. That's because we went ahead and did all this, right? Let me take a picture of this real quick. I'm gonna take a picture real quick. Okay, let's see if we undo Tyreek. We're not gonna actually cut him, but undo, undo, undo. Oh, I see what it is. Let's see. We undo all these guys that we restructured, right? We're gonna undo all these restructures. We're gonna undo Tehran of cutting him, cutting him. I'm literally only gonna focus. What will the cap actually look like with just extending our guys? This was easy, but I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. What is the cap gonna look like? Oh my God. We're negative $65 million. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're negative $65 million. That's what that means. So if we were to go ahead and do nothing but extend Tua Tagovailoa, Jalen Waddle, Jalen Phillips, and Javon Holland, which is our young core, we're still at -65. But Miss Fans, we got to be under the cap. Okay. Well, let's go back to the cuts that we made initially. Keon Crossen, cut. But we're going to do it. Oh, well. He's in a cut. It's automatically $2.9 million that we get, right? Uh, who else is getting cut? Teron Armstead, which 62. Okay, we saved 3 million. Let's say Teron, if we were to cut post 6 or post, or is it? If we were to trade him, it's the same thing. 13 cut post. Dead money is ridiculous. If we were to cut him pre, it's too much money. Uh, will they restructure maybe? Why would you want to restructure this man? It's literally falling apart. Oh, if we did restructure him, let's see how much money that would be. I'm Baker should get cut at all. Trade him. Who's gonna take? Exactly. That's why I'm not saying trade him. I'm just showing you what it says. So there you go. We end up saving somebody in the cap, right? Ridiculous. I really don't want to do that. But it look at this. By restructuring him that way, instead of him being a $20 million cap hit, it does bring it down, way down. And we can actually technically make his base salary a lot less, but if we just go based on what they're already coming up with, we can do that. If we restructure Agba, let's see how much that would be. Okay. Let's see. Where are we at? Okay, we're at 46 minutes. I'm just restructuring everybody, which literally makes no sense. Jerome Baker, I definitely am all for restructuring Jerome Baker. Ooh. Okay. But to me, ladies and gentlemen, I'm cutting this man. I don't care. Post June 1st. We save money. Let's go. It's the only thing I can think of right now that's going to help us. Agba, maybe he might work with us, but I'm cutting you too, man. It's just pure money. I might resign you, but who knows? It'll be the worst thing ever. Nobody's going to trade for you. And I get to save the most money. You getting cut. Did I cut him? Oh, cut. I just saved $15 million. And between both of them, we just saved what? 15, $23 million. Look at that. And that's by restructuring. We haven't even restructured these other dudes. I know Ramsey, they'll probably restructure. So let's go ahead and do that. 12 million. Okay. Uh Bradley Chubb restructure. Okay, let's do that. Oh, we're up, and we still haven't restructured Tyreek or Xavier Howard. Okay, who else are we cutting? Cut Baker. What? Why do you want to cut Baker? No, I'm not cutting Baker. But if we did, let me show you what that looked like. Post June 1st, you save 11 million if you were to cut him. So right now, let's see. We're at 4.9 under the over the cap. If we were to cut him post June 1st, we would be plus 6. But if we were to restructure him, it'll be a $5 million difference, but you get a good player. You want us to cut Mike White? But you know what? You say cut Baker. Remember, this is the problem. You guys need to understand. You guys want to cut, but we got to replace these guys. You know what I mean? And we don't have a million draft picks to replace him either. And free agents are going to cost us money. So also keep that in mind. Okay? You said cut Mike White. Okay, let's see where's Mike White. Did I pass him already? I probably did. Hold on. Uh, uh, Mike White. There he is. Okay. Mike White, let's see. So you could just straight up cut him. You only save $3.5 million in cap savings. But you say cut Mike White. Okay. Here you go. We cut Mike White. Still kept Baker because I'm not getting Baker. Who else do you want to cut? Between I don't know who's more. It's not just about cutting guys. You got to replace these guys too. You have to replace these guys too. Okay, that's the thing. You have to replace these guys too. So the guys, if we were to go to how we had it before, where we restructured everybody. Let's go ahead and restructure Tyreek because he's ridiculous. Instead of cutting being a $31 million cap hit, it'll end up being at 18.4, right? Oh. You want us to what's up word of mouth? You want us to go ahead and cut Jeff Wilson and Brooks? They don't even cost money. But okay. Let's see what Jeff Wilson Jr. would be. Chris Brooks. Less than $1 million. Is that what we're doing? Less than $1 million. Dead money is $600. Is that really what I'm not cutting Brooks. It's not happening. Next. That's ridiculous. Jeff Wilson, let's see if it's even worth. Yeah, I'm telling you, y'all just want to cut just to cut. Jeff Wilson. Okay, you save what? 2.8? Let me guess word of mouth. We're cutting Jeff Wilson and Brooks so we can what? Pick up who? Derrick Henry, who's gonna be worth? I knew it. See, I knew it. I said it right before you wrote it down. Do you know how much Derrick Henry is worth, sir? Do you know his value? Tell me. Do you know his value? Do you know his value? Because he's not under contract this upcoming season. He have free agents. Damn, how many? Oh, there he is. Derrick Henry, 30 years old. Bring Bama to the league. Get everybody from Alabama out of here. Cheap, because I'm gonna talk to him. Okay, sure. Hey, listen, you can make it happen. Make it happen, homie. I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be mad at you. I'm not gonna be mad at you. Derrick Henry signed a 4-year, $50 million contract with the Titans back in 2020. He's not worth that much. He is not worth that much. He is 30 years old. He's already been in the league for 8 years. He's not worth that much, but he'll still be worth a lot more than $2 million, sir. Because if you want to, in case, because I know people want to come for me, look at it yourself, ladies and gentlemen. This is his contract. Look at his cap hits. They owe him $2.3 million this year, and he's gone. 2.3. That's it. Well, 2.4, 4.7. Essentially, $7 more million is what they owe him left. Come on, dude. Mm-mm. We're not cutting what, $4 million to pay him eight. Like, no, it's not gonna happen. But good try. Hey, we're above the 5 million, and we still haven't even restructured Tyreek or Xavier Howard. What if we were to cut? No, Miss Finn, stop it. You can't do that. Did I do that? What? Cut Xavier Howard? What? What? His cap hit is gonna be 25. We can change that. Let's see what would happen if we did cut X. God. 18 and a half milli. Right in the bank. We still haven't even restructured Tyreek. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Who do you have that's going to take away his productivity? Hmm? Who do you have that's going to make up his productivity? Cam Smith just going to step up. That's why he was drafted. I like that, AB. I love the vote of confidence. Okay, go ahead, Cam Smith. Go ahead and do it. I'm giving you guys the power. We're being the GMs right now. I can't believe we just cut Xavier Howard, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? We're cutting Tyreek. No, I'm just kidding. Uh, this is why you can't cut Tyreek, ladies and gentlemen. 30 million dead cap. This is not gonna happen. We could trade him if somebody's willing to go ahead and take it, but nobody's gonna take this giant contract. Nobody's gonna take that. It makes literally no sense for anybody to take that money. Trade him post June 1st. Yeah, we save $20 million. Great, but nobody's gonna do that. The best thing we can do is just restructure the man. Go from $31 million, make his base 18. We got $36 million. $36 million. And with them $36 million, we have Tyree, da 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 da. We cut X, Teron, Ogba, Mike White, Keon Cross, and right, those are the main ones. But we signed to a long-term extension our youth, Javon Holland, locked him in for 5 years. Jalen Phillips, locked him in for 5 years. Jalen Waddle, locked him in for 5 years. Tua Tagovailoa, locked him in for 5 years. Jerome Baker, we restructure, and he's still cheap, and he's still productive. Got him for the next 3 years. We already signed Sealer to a contract. We got him for the next 2 years. Same thing with Durham Smythe. Same thing with Austin Jackson. Same thing with Sanders. You see what I mean? And we have. Can we maybe perhaps extend Christian Wilkins? Do we have the money? Mm, do we have? Mm, do we have the money to extend him? 180 million, 120 guaranteed, 90 fully guaranteed. Will be a team friendly contract at this point. Yeah, which is insane. Christian Wilkins market value, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna do this because why not? We're building our guys through. I got the link, guys. If you guys want to come here up here and talk to me about it and do it, come up here. 4 years, $81 million contract, average $20 million. Whoa, Miss Fins, what do you mean? Again, Spotrac, so you guys don't come for me. What they do is they take the guys essentially who just guys who have signed in a similar age, similar length of contract, and similar in productivity. Here you go, so you guys can see the statistical comparison between Quinton Williams, Darren Payne, Dexter Lawrence, Jeffrey Simmons, and then how does Christian Wilkins compare to those guys? And based on his productivity, based on what he was able to do, that is where they're able to go ahead and come up with this calculated value of a 4 year, $81 million contract for Wilkins. That's where that's from. Quinton Williams, $96 million value. And you see why they say it's value. $96 million value. Because only thing that matters is the fully guaranteed monies. That's it. That's all that matters, ladies and gentlemen. Holy smokes. Can you believe we have um we have all of these caps, all these contracts we just did today. We're gonna review all of this because there's so much more that we have to review. But at least you guys have an idea in general what to kind of expect. And just to show you, this is based on what the overall market is saying. So, in case you guys were wondering, Crab has the contracts, the full contracts of the interior defensive linemen. Okay. But what matters the most? Only fully guaranteed monies. Quentin Williams has it. Simmons, Lawrence, Aaron Donald. They're the ones with the most amount of money. Okay. If you were to go if you were to go to their contracts, for example, a Quentin Williams, because they're saying that he is worth a 4 year, right? 4 year. Sorry, I'm just removing on the quarter. If they're saying he is worth 4 years, right? $80 million value, then that means Christian Wilkins 1, 2, 3, 4 year, $80 million contract, right? The fully guarantees, that's the only thing you care about. The $80 million would put him at a Chris Jones kind of money and the total value. So let's take a look at what Chris Jones's contract looks like. Chris Jones is about to reset the market, probably. Man, they got this man with so many voidable years. It's insane. Let me show you. You see his base salary, 19 million, right? This is his signing bonus that he signed from his previous contract. This is what he's been, a cap hit, 26. Right now he's literally at 3.4. He's due for a contract. Look at all these voidable years that they put on this man. Jesus. So you know that he's going to have to get a new contract, right? Let's go with somebody that's a little bit more, you know what? Let's go with Aaron Donald. Well, actually, no. Dexter Lawrence, because Dexter Lawrence actually got he's actually similar in age. He got it when he was 25. So let's go with Dexter Lawrence. Let me know if you can see Dexter Lawrence's contract here, real quick. Yep, there it is. Dexter Lawrence signed a 4-year extension with the Giants worth 90 million, 46 and a half fully guaranteed at signing. 46 fully guaranteed at signing. That's all that matters, man. That's all that matters. So if we were to go ahead and do the same thing for him and sign this, what, 5 years? Yep. You see his prorated $23 million is what he got as his signing bonus. Dexter Lawrence, 46 and a half, yeah. His signing bonus ended up being 23 million dollars essentially. If let's say we give him a signing bonus of $25 million, right? We're gonna add 2 years, voidable years, because we just do that. Keeping his base salary, you want most of it to hit after 2024, 2025. So if we were to go ahead and do this, oh, I didn't even realize you guys weren't seeing this. Sorry. Give me a second, real quick. Look at Christian Wilkins. So we got him at $25 million signing bonus. We're gonna keep him in the same similar kind of contract, right? But this the reason why this is only really showing you what the contracts are, because this is the money that's gonna actually hit the cap. So that first year, we're gonna keep the base salary low, $1 million. You still got the prorated, right? Among the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. 5 years, right? Actually, I guess he doesn't need portable years. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. All right. Yeah. We'll give him a little roster bonus, right? Yeah, like we do everybody, $1 million here, another $1 million here. I'm only trying to be standard, dudes. Okay, don't come for me, right? Now, as far as because I gotta make sure I do this right. His base salary is what we got to work on. So, in order to get him to the value of his contract, obviously, um, the $90 million. Now we're gonna go ahead and make most of his contract the most expensive towards the end. So let's see here. If I were to add a zero to this one, let's go ahead and make this 20 million and make this. I gotta do math. Give me a minute, guys. 20 million, right? 20. Yeah. I put 26. This is 52, 62, 75, 77, 87.2. No, I'm missing like $3 million. So I gotta give him a little bit more money here. I'll make him $15 million here. So 2, 4, 66, 60, 72, $84 million. And 84 divided by 5 is an average of, oh, that's not gonna work. Yeah, give him more monies. Let's put here, I think this one's gonna have to be like 25. Yeah, let me do this. His cap hit 26 plus 31 plus 20 plus 6.17 plus 6.125 divided by 5. Okay, that put him at like $18 million average. So we gotta give him a little bit more monies here. Mm, let's see. So I'll give him another million here. Well, not 10 million. Give him another million here. We'll make this a million. Um, yeah, I'll give him an extra $4 million. 39 plus 4. I'll put him at $93 million. Okay, perfect. Divide that by 5 years. Still gets him at $18.7 million a year, but it's still the same contract value. So there you go. What would that look like for the? So I figure it's only supposed to be 90 million anyway. So kind of overpaid. Let's go zero here. Yeah. Okay, let's transact this man. What did we sign him? And only what was that? It went from what 30 million to what? You mean to tell me he's only costing us $6 million in the cap this season? What? Did we just get Christian Wilkins for the long term? These are the things that they take a look at, ladies and gentlemen. Can we get Connor Williams? So on and so forth. It's too much. But you guys are getting an idea. And the reason why I did Christian Wilkins is because I wanted you guys to see it is possible for us to sign these guys. They're still gonna get their monies. It's just gonna stranglehold us later on later on. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. The fully guaranteed money is all that matters. He's gonna want $22 million. How much of that is actually fully guaranteed? That's what matters. But ladies and gentlemen, you see with just a few moves, and we ended up signing Christian Wilkins, and we still got $30 million. And mind you, we still got to sign 25 other players, and nobody's gonna just sign for $1 million here and there. But you know, we still got opportunities to maybe move some money around. Again, there's so many more things that you can do with the cap. It really is. It's kind of crazy. Now, there's going to be a different format that I'm going to be building for us so we can kind of see it in general too, because I've got so many trackers. But this is going to be a lot of fun, guys. And it's going to be very, very interactive. So I expect you guys to be here too. It's a lot of money, but having him only hit us $6 million this year in a cap coming up Then that helps us a lot, helps us to be able to get other guys paid too. You see? So, anyways, guys, this is Miss Fins. I am Miss Fins. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Whoa, what a show. Talk about talk about getting these contract situations going through. Hopefully this year, this last 3 days, we've been doing nothing but cap talks, different things that we've needed, players that we've needed to sign, and how we can get those things happening. How can we restructure contracts? All that information has been here. Do me a favor, guys, hit that like button, share, subscribe, let everybody else know that we are live. Well, for now, if you're catching the replay though, still hit the like button. Thank you so much, and I will catch you guys on Monday next week. We got a whole bunch more stuff to talk. There's so much to talk about this off season. It's ridiculous. But guys, again, it's Miss Fins and Miss Fins. God bless you. If you're off on Monday because it's President's Day, shout out to all the presidents. You enjoy your day off with your family. I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming through. Hopefully you guys learned a lot and it's fun doing this. But it's different opportunities. Again, it's so many different options that we have that it depends on what the priority is. You know what I mean? And I get it. I'd rather sign Derrick Henry or Wilkins. I get an ABAB. I might slightly agree with you. But I just wanted to give people an idea of, can we still sign players? Yes. It's just how they structure the contract. It's just going to screw us up later on, So we'll see. But guys, again, this is Miss Fins. I'm Miss Fins. Thank you so much for coming through. Take care, and I'll catch you guys later. Okay? Catch you on Monday. Take care, and bye-bye.